Good evening, everybody. It is 10:15. Punch in and welcome to episode 21. We are officially
We're legal
of the NXT Night Shift. Buy us drinks. We are legal. I am 1/3 of the Indie Wrestling Guide podcast and live tonight from the set of the obscure Camp Midnight, a Friday night late night 90-minute variety talk show on the USA Network in 1989, before Kyle was born. It is 24 episodes that were hosted by Dick Wilson, a radio personality from Kansas City, Missouri. Not to be confused with Dick Wilson, the actor who played Mr. Whipple in all the commercials, Kyle.
Right.
The show featured skits that were done by cast members Tony Forkush and Caroline Schlitt.
Yep.
They did such takeoffs on television shows like The Love Connections and Gilligan's Island, as well as celebrities Michael Jackson and Dustin Hoffman in Singing in the Rain Man. Jay Gold, and I am Jay Gold, and with me as always, someone who spent an entire day in the airport like Tom Hanks in the terminal, the carry-on to my checked baggage, the boarding pass to my first-class ticket, the blue ribbon burger of my heart. It is the host of the On the Mark podcast. It's Mr. OTM. It is Kyle.
Yeah, the good thing about podcasting, Jay Gold, is I can kind of control the outcome of when we're going to start. But yeah, a lot of uncontrollables, as you guys saw in the vlog, but I'm sure we're going to get into much more about SummerSlam weekend because Jay Gold and I, we finally met up in person for the first time, and it was a good-ass time.
Yep, I will say SummerSlam weekend was absolutely amazing as I waited all Thursday for Kyle to get in, watching the weather, hoping against hope, praying against all odds that the boss was going to make it in for the Summer Bash. Alas, it was not to be. We had to push our long-awaited hug to Friday. I was so happy to meet the tiny boss of the Main Event Network.
Fuck you.
We spent time at WrestleCon. We spent time at GCW. We were covered in glass and spooky dust. We spent time arguing that Red Robin is one of the best burgers, to me, in New Jersey. But getting to hang with Tuck and Vogus were some fun times. As we say, let's get on the plane. Now let's get off the plane. Attention passengers, let's get back on the plane. Tune into CW11 and let's go live to the great state of Indiana, home of the Follinger Freeman Botanical Conservatory, which has indoor and outdoor gardens, a desert area, and an indoor tropical garden in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We are traveling in an Uber along I-95 up towards Massachusetts, stopping for the country's best burgers, including Arby's, Five Guys, Wendy's, Sheetz, and Dunkin', on our way to Heat Wave. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Welcome to the Wrestling Road Trip. It is the NXT Night Shift.
You know what sucks is that Tahine never got the center of the mat spot on the ads.
I didn't see any spots of Tahine at all.
No, it's only Maybelline smack dab in the middle tonight for NXT. But can we go back to that Red Robin comment that you had?
Yeah.
When you said it in the car, I don't think you said it was a top 5 burger to you. I'm pretty sure you said it's a top 5 burger, period.
Well, I was thinking about me. So I wasn't really thinking about top 5 burger of all time because everyone has their own. But you and the guys got awfully.
We asked for a recommendation. Where should we go eat? This guy's from the tri-state area. He should know about the good food, right? Red Robin. Like, I've never been to a fucking Red Robin down the street from me. And there goes the monetization on YouTube if we're 4 minutes in.
Why did you curse?
You got me heated about the Red Robin again. I can't help it.
Listen, for everyone, when you do join, if you're on the chat and watching, Red Robin's opinion on Red Robin it's up there, right? It's up there.
Yeah.
It's definitely up there. But
we got Eric in the chat at least, and he's asking, where's Stu?
Who's Stu?
Stu, I don't know any Stus.
Stan?
I know Stan. I think that's what he meant.
Eric, how were your seats?
Eric.
You didn't. No pictures. No post to the Night Shift Twitter. Where were the seats?
We need to know. The people want to see it.
P-Man likes Red Robin. Him and I have went to many golfing trips, and we went to Red Robin afterwards.
I can find 5 burgers on one block here in Crown Point, Indiana, better than Red Robin. I'm not even joking. When you come out to this area, I'll show you a good burger because it ain't mid in the Midwest. All right.
Oh, listen. I'm just saying that we were driving. We were right there. That's why I was bringing it up because.
Can we also bring up the fact that I got mistaken for a child, even though I got the bald head of a baby?
Yeah, in case you want to know, Kyle was standing. We were standing on the line to get to GCW. Of course, I'm an elderly gentleman, so they let me walk right in. And the security guard goes like this to Kyle, And Kyle puts his hand out and he slaps his hand. He goes, "What are you doing? I need your ID." Yes, Pete. All you can eat fries at Red Robin. And then
bottomless steak fries. Yeah.
So Kyle's like, "No, I'm 32 years old." The guy's like, He goes, "I'm bald." And the security guard goes, "You could be a bald baby."
I was not a bald baby. I came out with a lot of hair, which is probably why I'm bald now. But then we fast forward to the next day, MetLife Stadium, Real American beers out there. You know, we were squeezing some lemons. We were, vibing before Summerslam.
Yeah.
And I wanted to try the Real American beer because I hadn't tried it before. So I'm walking in. I see everybody handing their ID. So I get my ID out, and this lady just deflates my confidence. She goes, "Oh, honey, I saw the back of your head. You're over 21. So pick a lane, guys. You guys in New Jersey can't decide if I'm a child or if I'm an old man. I know I look good. That's the moral of the story."
I will also tell you one of my favorite Kyle lines was we were standing on line to get in, and we were trying the Red Robin line. I'm sorry. Oh, Eric, I'm sorry.
Oh, dang.
Damn,
sorry,
man.
Eric.
You also had enough time to insult Red Robin.
He's right on that. I'm going to give Eric a thumbs up for that one.
So we're talking to this group, this family about Red Robin, and then they were coming out of a quesadilla place, and
Nacho Libre.
Yeah, and I turned to Kyle and I'm like, "We should get a quesadilla." And Kyle looks at me deadpan and he goes, "I don't like cheese," and the whole vibe just disappeared.
I'm particular in my cheeses. I don't like yellow cheeses or certain melted cheeses, but I'll dabble with pizza. That's about it. I'm weird.
Well, I have to say it was a fun night, and the GCW show was stinky, but it was still fun to go.
It was better than some in the past. Hey, look at that.
Hey, I got my Rey Mysterio fig. We'll talk.
It finally happened, guys. Here's the pic in case you didn't believe us or didn't see it on X, which, by the way, guys, give us a follow on X at NXT Night Shift. That's where we'll be sending out all of our information. And don't forget to check out the vlog, I should say, over at Pot on the Mark, because I might as well just show them a little clip. Why don't we give them a little teaser of the vlog featuring NXT Night Shift here?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, it is the night shift, working overtime, and we have in our possession a signed Tony D figure, the least favorite of the night shift.
And my question to Jay Gold is, what is the price of this figure signed by Tony D'Angelo?
So now that I'm an expert on photography, pricing, and now figures, I would say for Tony D signed, shouldn't be anything more than $40.
$80.
That is absolutely outrageous.
More like Tony D'Angelo's, am I right? Later, skater. There you go. We had some fun.
We did. That was one of the most fun. The WrestleCon was a hoot. Playing the game with What Does Kyle Know was amazing.
Dude, you were just fucking ripping into the people that were at that. Which, to be fair, if you've never been to a WrestleCon, guys, you could probably assume, based off of wrestling fans in general, what that scene would look like.
I was having a good time with the oversized shirts.
5XL, by the way. You'll see a 5X shirt right in front of Jay Gold. You got to see it.
It was a lot of fun, and I'm sad I didn't get to complete like the whole weekend with SummerSlam, but it was a lot of fun hanging out with you, and I am very glad we did that. I don't think I'd have it any other way. So let's. I think somebody probably else wants to ask you about your weekend, so maybe we should.
Oh, geez, should we?
I think we have to.
All right,
at this point, I think it's contractual obligation.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for it, but I guess I will answer this call.
Right.
Yeah, we got Stan from Burlington. Once again, Stan, you are on the night shift.
Hi, it's me, Stan, from Burlington. I don't know if you remember me.
Hi, Stan.
Contractual. I guess there'll be some checks coming my way to my facility, Kyle, huh?
Nope.
Kyle, it's me. Hi, Stan, from Burlington.
Hi, Stan.
I watched your vlog from your trip to New Jersey. You sure do like tank tops. Well,
Yeah.
You know what they say, sun's out, guns out, right?
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I only follow you guys on social media. I've never seen Jay Gold from the torso down.
It's probably a good thing.
He looks like a permanent version of Bruce Banner transforming into the Hulk, the way his cotton clothes were clinging to his body.
I was wearing a 2X. My sweatshirts are large.
Jay Gold, maybe you should think about hitting the treadmill in your toy room a bit more often. It's starting to look like one of those black T-shirt wearing neckbeards that you always make fun of. But it was so great. Honestly, guys, it was so great seeing you guys together for the first time.
Thanks, Dan.
It made me think of a very memorable number from a truly great Broadway show. Do you guys like Broadway?
Sure.
Yeah, it's called Anything. It's called Anything Goes. Cole Porter wrote it. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking of the primary number. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. But actually, I'm thinking more of the song Friendship for you guys, because you got to be together.
Mm-hmm.
If you're ever in a jam, here I am. If you're ever in a mess, SOS. If you're so happy you land in jail, I'm your bail. It's friendship, just a perfect blendship. When other friendships are soon forgot, ours will soon be hot. La da 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 dig dig dig.
God, that should be our new theme song, Stan. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Hey, is Mr. Cincinnati there?
No, he's actually on vacation.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, good for him. But I like him.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Cincinnati. Hey, Jay Gold, I don't know if you know this, but Cincinnati is home to the world's only ventriloquism museum.
Oh.
That's funny, because if I had to choose, I'm not sure which one of you is the real boy and which one of you has a hand up your butt making your mouths move. Okay, then go fight.
Oh, that was a good one.
Well, you got me there, Eric. You more than happy to send money to the account, and we will see about
at NXT Night Shift. We'll accept all Venmo donations from Stan. Trust me, Stan will get all the proceeds.
Holy moly! Well, Broadway, Stan, I like it. You're not bad. You didn't wake up.
It's one of the better works he's had.
Yeah, not bad.
Good number.
So since thank you, Stan, and since we have moved on to the real part of the show, let's open up with some Night Shift, some NXT. Let's go.
Yeah.
And we kicked off. Come on, we kicked off so strong tonight with Blake Monroe and Kalani Jordan. So I was very happy to see the show start off without yabbering.
This was just like a tease, because this is a matchup that I definitely want to see more of, because they were just starting to get going too in this one, right before the distraction came out, and then Blake Monroe left the arena, and Kalani Jordan now has a big victory over Blake Monroe thanks to Jordan Grace. But
and her neck brace,
dude,
Jordan
I'm
Grace.
sorry, they're trying to make Jordan Grace work. It's not working.
It's not working. It's
nobody
Maybelline.
cares. Nobody cares. Yeah, maybe she's
working.
born with it.
Right. Maybe it's Maybelline. I mean, look, I agree. I wanted to see that match end. I figured Kalani would lose. I wasn't quite sure what you were doing. What's the end game for her? If you're still trying to get her, like, she was already the North American champ. Are we trying to get her over? I'm not sure yet.
No, that's my question with her too, is where does she fit now in NXT?
Right.
And she's been, I think, in NXT for at least 2 or 3 years now. She was a part of that 2.0 rebrand. And like you said, former North American champion. I think she's had maybe one NXT title match, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I don't still see her as a main eventer right now in a very stacked NXT women's division. I'm not saying she doesn't have potential, but where does she fit is my question.
The best division in all of wrestling is WWE's women's division. So if you're going to have trouble getting in, you're not getting in for the time being. It's like you're just not getting in. You're just that good for her, good for Lola Vice. They're like they have a whole to do, but honestly, I know how much they love Jordan Grace, and they're just going to push her down our throats for a while. So we're just going to have to let that kind of go, I think.
Right. Well, and even with the names like Lola Vice and whatnot, I can't even sit here and be like, oh, let's call them up to the main roster, because the main roster is kind of crowded with talent too. I mean, look at WWE television the last couple of years. It has been predominantly centered around the women.
Yeah.
Because their women are deep.
That's what my brother texted me tonight. He was like, "This is all women tonight." I'm like, "That's NXT. That's just the way it goes. That's all what they do."
Tino called it ladies' night on his stream. It's pretty much ladies' night all the time when Shawn Michaels is cooking.
That's correct. And then so we go from that to her running, and then it's wet outside. It must have been pouring out there.
Dude, it looked like when I arrived into New York on a Thursday.
I was just gonna say it's what prevented you from coming in.
6-hour delay. And I got nothing.
I
got no compensation for that. I lost $35 on a Summer Bash ticket, but I'll tell you what, Jay Gold, I look back at the weekend and all the stuff that we did actually get to do, and then I thought about potentially also having Summer Bash. That might have been too much for me.
That night would have been insane. For you to come back, imagine come back.
Right into a party.
Yeah, that would have been crazy, and I would have had to find a way to get in.
Dude, I heard it was fun, too. It looked like a good time. Brett sat down with them for 55 minutes, so hopefully we get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know, Eric, and Kyle said the same thing. We
personality.
Don't know why. Yeah,
I think it's the personality. It's not the look. It's not that she can't wrestle. She can do both.
Right.
It's got to be the personality. We're not connecting with her.
There's not enough. There's not enough to her.
Did you see her tweets
promo-wise
this week?
No.
She just kept calling herself ugly, which is obviously playing into the storyline with
with Blake
Monroe.
Yeah,
so I guess that's kind of relatable because a lot of you watching are probably ugly, but I'm sorry. Why am I being a heel right now? I don't know.
That came out of nowhere.
It was a very fun week, and I got a lot of positive energy, so I wanted to get in my natural form of being a heel.
well, that was startling. Okay, we don't.
Hey, we got 50 people watching, so I'm sure there are some good-looking people watching right now.
A few.
And to the good-looking people watching, don't forget to subscribe because we're at 154. We are 64 away from 200. We got to get there. We got to get there.
Please, we need you to tell a friend and everybody subscribe, and we got to get to 200. Then we'll build off of that. So,
hey, nice mixer you had last week, and you did double duty this weekend.
Right? Yes, I did. I did the mixer with the boys, and we had a blast. And I don't think I was. I'm trying to go back to it. I don't think I was right on almost any of my predictions.
I tell you what, SummerSlam, and I know we kind of already talked about it, but SummerSlam as a whole was very unpredictable, and that's when I like wrestling, when you truly can't decide who is going to win.
Yeah. I mean, I saw. I didn't think any of the show was going to end. Neither nights were going to end normally. So, but I just didn't know how they were going to do it. Right.
Well, it's complete opposite of the spectrum too for both. And I know we're not a main roster podcast, but it's in the news. Brock Lesnar's return. I'm not saying it was the best return, but it definitely was the most shocking, I think, under these circumstances, return that you've ever had in wrestling.
Well, and I agree.
That reaction was insane.
Yeah, because he didn't interfere or anything. His return was like an intro. It was just like
cherry on top of SummerSlam.
Yes,
kind of.
That's the end. Like this is where
next
we're
chapter.
Yeah. So I'm not sure where that's going to show up. This is all playing out on SmackDown, I assume.
Yeah, I would just like a one and done. Do it at Clash at Paris. Let John play the hits. Yeah, it has to.
Who's his last match against?
I'm telling you, I still want it to be Obafemi. It's not going to happen, but
who's he retiring against? Who's his number one? What was the number?
Who hasn't he faced? Well, CM Punk to me was the number one feud.
Yeah,
Edge was up there too, but that can't happen.
Big Show. He fought the Big Show. That was how he won his first belt with the Big Show.
Yeah, I know it. 2008, right?
I think so. Yeah. I think so. The U.S. title, right? When he made the spinner.
U.S. title. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, but I keep thinking about who they actually want to do because there's nobody left from the beginning. They did
Randy, they did Punk, and now they're doing Lesnar. Yeah.
But could you imagine his last match was against a healthy Kurt Angle? Because that's where he started and that's where he finishes,
full circle, yeah. Unfortunately, we're not even close to that match actually.
No, it'll never happen. But
by the way, your mixer did pretty well.
Yeah,
not bad. 54,
everybody loves the triumvirate.
The benefactors did 57.
Wow.
There we go. Look at you guys.
Wow.
2004. Wow, I was way off. Thanks, Mike.
J Gold equals ratings. That's what they say.
The show would be doing a little better then. Trust me, I'm not bringing in ratings either. It doesn't matter how many shows you do, guys. You still can't get views.
Right. Well, we're trying. We're building. Anyway,
we're having fun. That's all that matters.
Let's go to the next match. We got Chase U. Andre already giving his boys a little bit of a pep talk. He gave him the "you have no chance," and
he did.
Right, you have no chance. But who's they?
Who said they? Did I say they?
They who?
We'll be talking about P-Man. We need some context.
Hey, what is?
We do a lot of vitamins, so we forget what we say sometimes.
I don't even. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So this match was fine. The fans are into it. I have no issues with it. It was a good match. I think the ending was messed up. I thought that kid got knocked out. That's why he didn't kick out.
No, yeah, that was kind of scary. I thought, yeah, oh, for sure, because I thought it was the ref at first, but then I noticed the kid did not kick out whatsoever. But I think you're talking about Cale Dixon, right?
Yeah,
that's his name.
Yeah, Cale Dixon.
He hit a dive on the outside that was actually pretty impressive. I didn't know he had it in his arsenal.
No, he was great, but that finish was because he was hurt, right? Or something.
Oh, it had to be. That wasn't intentional by any means. Either the ref messed up or he was knocked out.
But if he was knocked out, that's not a WWE thing. That's on the ref to not notice it, because if we noticed it, WWE normally would stop it, right?
Yeah,
like
they would stop it. So maybe not. Maybe the ref just fucked up the count.
But when they pulled him up, I
don't
know, when they pulled him up to do the finish, he looked out of it too. Like he looked like he was. And then Darkseid beat him up. He was like in the movie Airplane. They were just beating him up, like he was already unconscious. Yeah, that was weird.
What if it's a returning Edge who retires? They're going to do the Edge and Christian stuff in AEW. Edge isn't going anywhere, or Cope, whatever you want to call him. I don't see him coming back to WWE. Plus, the WWE doesn't need him.
They don't. Not for one match, at least. They're not going to
look at all the top stars they have right now.
Yeah.
The top of the card for WWE. I don't care how old they are. Look at the top of the card in AEW.
I'm trying to think about who. Yeah, Virtue over at No DQ. He posted a tweet about all the age of the. Do
you know his Twitter handle?
Yeah, Virtue. It's no DQ Virtue. Here he is. Okay, so it's no DQ _ Virtue. So here it is, right?
I see it. Yep.
Current ages of top male stars in WWE in the main event scene: Cena 48, Lesnar 48, Punk 46, Orton 45, Rhodes 40, Reigns 40, Rollins 39, Uso 39, Gunther 37. But then he also did. Then somebody posted of the AEW main event scene. Kenny's 43. Yeah, there it is. Jericho 54, Bucks 40, 36, Moxley 39, Joe is 46, Dustin's 56. I think I think Dustin has to drop the belt, by the way.
Dustin already lost the belt. He lost to Kyle Fletcher on Saturday.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
GBH, my man is here.
Good. We out here. Here he is.
Yeah.
I like this. I like that, Eric. I don't mind that. Braun Breaker.
I think so. I think that's probably right.
Winner.
I think Eric is probably 100% right on that.
Because if you were to just point to the next big thing on the main roster, you're probably pointing to Braun Breaker.
Yeah, that's 100% right. It's not. No offense, Braun, but it's Braun Breaker. No offense, Bronson Reed.
Bronson, yeah. I mean, Bronson's great. Yeah, and I think Bronson Reed still could be a world champion one day, but
he's not the guy to retire Cena.
No,
so
he doesn't need the bump.
Nope, he certainly doesn't. So after that, we get Darkseid coming out of nowhere, and we've said Darkseid needs to. Yes, they are GBH. Chase U is accredited. Yes, they are. And then Darkseid beats everybody up, and then so that was a whole mess, and they just whooped everybody. And then we go to the back, and it's Fatal Influence, still doing whatever it is Fatal Influence does. And then Laney Reed. And then, that guy who's horrible from Ash by Elegance.
Oh, their manager.
That dude sucks. Like, he at the pay-per-view, I was like, who is this guy and why is he on television?
Well, it didn't help at the pay-per-view, too, that they aired the production too early and they were just chit-chatting before it. So that was a bad first impression for that guy.
He looks like Evil Kip from Creative Pro, but I don't know if anybody knows him on the chat, but Evil Kip is an indie wrestler on the East Coast, and he looks just like him.
Oh, yeah, by the way, the name you referenced from, I think, Creative Pro Wrestling, if I'm not mistaken.
Dr. Cool, Jake Lang.
No comments right now recognizing who that was.
From the blog?
Yeah. To be fair, the only person that's commented is the Great Brown Hope. So I thought we were going to get more interaction on the vlog. The Royal Rumble one did great, but this one, people don't care. They don't care about SummerSlam.
People are dumb. That's what happens.
They're missing out. You're lost.
Yeah, you're missing out. So apparently Ash by Elegance is the next.
Who cares?
The next, well,
Well, you do?
No, I don't. But I'm just saying, that's the one that at least JC Jane is going to have to defend against on TNA. So,
are you coming around on the WWE TNA partnership?
No.
Why? It's good.
I still don't understand. It's good for the WWE. I don't know how good it is.
I mean,
for TNA.
I'm sure
But
TNA
I will
has
say
seen
this.
some sort of bump.
I hope so, because the TNA show Slammiversary was awesome. I had a blast.
It was
at that
great,
show.
and thank you,
Yes.
Great Brown Hope. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I had a blast at that show.
Fun
Against
fact.
Kip. Yes.
Oh, look at that, Mike. Love it.
Evil Kip.
Love
Yeah.
that.
He's a Long Island guy. So yeah, so we went
be
from
that great then.
oh Lord, we went from that to the culling and some Miles Bourne stuff. The culling getting Tatum hyped up for the main event tonight against
I really
Ruca.
thought she was going to win.
You did. I did
No,
not.
I did. Yes.
No
I mean,
way.
just because they put her in the main. That was the only reason why.
Oh,
And maybe because Eric loves Tatum Paxley, she's just in my head now.
I don't know. I like her very. Yeah, House of Glory. That's Kip Mike training House of Glory. Huh.
Mike,
Well,
yeah.
Well, okay. So then we go to I'll run it by the boss. I'll see if
No,
Bart wants to do it.
the house
I
might
like
be
it.
the house might be all 5 people for that one.
It'll just be us. We could fill it with all the members of.
That's
the,
why I said all
network.
5. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we pretty much got 5 of us right here,
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm all into
I'll
it.
work commentary. We can work commentary. Here you go. The night shift on commentary for that match.
That sounds amazing to me. If we do that, I would be all for that.
Honestly, if it's possible, we will try it. That's what the Main Event Network's all about. Because name another network that is doing 24-hour streams, baby.
That's correct. And don't make us do another one tomorrow, because we will.
Oh, we won't.
So.
We won't. Oh, I'm not doing one until fucking Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, well.
It's a lot of work.
Listen. So we go from there to hold on, I just lost it. Okay, so we got to some Thea Hale Instagram shenanigans, as a Great Brown Hope.
She likes coffee.
She does, and she's trash talking Nia Jax the whole time, and I don't know if that's a good move.
No, it's not, because Nia's not like most girls, and Thea Hale is now a grown ass woman. So one's got to win, right?
Thea Hale is speaking of small, very small. Thea Hale. So she gets her shots in. She says her piece, whatever. And then we get.
Can I tell a story real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Coffee just jogged my memory. So, and people might not know this. I need my caffeine. Coffee in the morning are a Monster Energy. So I woke up before the boys Friday morning, and we're in Passaic. Yeah. And you told me it's like a kosher, right? Kosher area where it's a Jewish community.
Yes, very religious.
So, very different than what I'm used to seeing out here. So I walked down the street. I'm like, I just need to find a regular ass coffee shop. So I find this Colombian coffee shop on the corner, which I love Colombian coffee. Yeah. I walked in there, and she starts speaking Spanish. I'm very confused. I don't know what to do. So I just went up there and I said, give me an iced coffee with milk. And we figured it out. But I was just it was like a culture shock for me, because like I said, I've really only been in the Midwest my whole life. So
interesting. Actually, that's interesting that you say that.
Nobody, I don't experience many people.
Every day. Yeah, it's so every day.
You guys are just used to it because it's a melting pot out there.
That's correct.
Which it really is here too, but like most people are still English first speaking, so that was just like nothing wrong with it by any means. Trust me, nothing wrong with it. I'm totally cool with it. But it was
get it. It's
a cool experience.
Yeah, it's here. That's here all the time. So we just kind of GBH says you should have asked for a grande Americano.
So I did get coffee from the convenience shop next to it, and he saw me wearing a Summerslam shirt, and he goes, "Did you watch it last night?" I go, "Brother, I was there." He goes, "Oh, where was it?" I go, "Dude, it was an hour away in Jersey. What are you doing?" He goes, "I didn't even know it was happening over here." But he was watching it apparently.
It was definitely not an hour.
Oh, no, less than that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure that you didn't give him bad information. That guy's going to spend the rest of his night going, "What do I do now?"
But they had good coffee there, and it was only $2, so that's a win.
That's pretty amazing.
Take that, Thea Hale.
Take that with you.
She got her ass squashed too by Nia. Nia looked good. Nia looked good.
Yeah, Nia is good. I mean, she's gotten much better. Well, we still got to do the Miles Bourne Lexis King match, which one. I love. Yeah, I thought the match was great. I like Lexis King. I love matches that their feuds don't have anything, are not built around anything except Lexis King.
Stupid shit.
Yeah, pretending he's deaf. That's what it's built on. Yeah, there was nothing else.
You need to have that little dose of comedy. Like, look at SummerSlam. The Dom AJ feud was essentially just a comedic feud to get to that match. And then they incorporated the Eddie stuff.
And that match was great.
Oh, that match was fantastic. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's what makes these things fun,
awesome.
Right? That's why we like it.
Yeah. So Miles Bourne gets the win. Who knows where they go, what direction they go with either one of those guys.
Is Miles Bourne the one to beat Ethan Page?
I would hope so. Yeah. It's not. He's probably the middle. If you say mid card, right now, who has nothing to do, it's going to be Miles Bourne, maybe Tavon Heights.
Yeah.
It looks like they're setting Tavon Heights up for something. So
yeah, we'll get to that. There was a couple surprises on NXT, which is interesting. It feels like WWE's really trying to throw the surprises at people very often lately.
Oh, GBH, I don't know if I can do that next Saturday because Harper's coming back from camp the night before, so we may be together that whole day. So I'll let you know. I think
it's in 2 Saturdays, if I'm not mistaken.
The 16th, the week from Saturday.
Yeah, 16th.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
I texted him about it. I was like, hey, if you want to do a Triple Mania mixer, go for it. I just don't know enough about it to talk about it, and I'll be playing wiffle ball. So
yeah, that's
be on the lookout.
Yeah, so we go from that to Dark State and some big words from the kid who can't wrestle. What's
Cutler James
putting things in people's butts or something. I don't know.
Hold on. Let's get the audio here. We're not going to get copywritten for this. We don't get enough views. Hold on. This is what he said.
Asked for a while now, right up your butt. And I promise you we'll stay right there until you just can't handle us.
What a promo. He's going to stick it right up your butt until you just can't handle it. With his thumb just straight up.
And then the other guy was like, "Wah!"
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, it was obviously intentional, but I'm glad they're at least leaning into the fact that they know he's a corny motherfucker.
I was very happy about that. I was very happy that he was that line came out because sometimes you don't have to be so serious.
Mm-hmm. You need a personality.
And, they were all looking at him like, yeah. Like they looked at him like he had 10 heads, and I'm like, okay, that's good. They're showing off a little.
Javon could dethrone Ethan. Eric, I think Javon's on a course for Obafemi.
He is a rocket, Javon.
Yeah, higher than that.
He is a rocket. I agree, GBH. I agree.
Yeah.
I think Stephanie should be, even though I'm nervous about it, I think she should be the one to dethrone Naomi.
That's too soon, I think. I agree with
you.
The
match, but then this falls into what you and I talk about all the time. Then the match is not needed. Don't do this now.
Don't rush to it. I agree. Right. Have like a filler like Candice LeRae. Yeah. Candice LeRae had a great moment at SummerSlam. That'd be a great opportunity to just slide her into a title match, have her lose, and she doesn't get hurt.
Yep. Don't do it. You screwed it up with Julia when you had her lose the very first match to Roxanne Perez.
Oh, I was
Don't
pissed.
do it.
Yep. I was there for that. I was there.
Oh, for that match?
I was there for the CW debut in Chicago. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Fun fact, Night Shift, baby.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize you were there for that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, okay. Next one is Thea Hale and Nia Jax. Okay, so this was a squish. A squish or squash.
Squish, whatever you want to call it, yeah.
Yep. But look, Thea Hale bumped around like a maniac, and I like that. So that was good. Made Nia look really good. Nia gets the after match promo, and Lash Legend comes out. And Lash Legend is muscular wise and height wise probably bigger than Nia Jax.
Oh, she's physically imposing.
Yeah,
that's
why this
that's
works.
Going to be good. Yeah, and the Thea Hale Nia Jax match was exactly what it needed to be. Mm-hmm. You didn't need Thea Hale to get much offense against Nia because you need Nia to look strong because they're building to her versus Lash, which I think could be pretty entertaining next week. That's going to be a matchup a lot of people are looking forward to.
So what I was thinking is there are no other women on the roster physically as imposing as Lash and Nia, and to have them both, well, maybe Raquel, right?
Raquel would be up there, yeah. Rhea's not even like physically imposing.
But on NXT, Lash is she is exactly. She's the size who you need.
She's a powerhouse. That's what she is.
Yep, you need those two fighting each other, and I like it, and I can't wait to see where it goes. And then we get
thought. What if this is one of the ways to ease Lash Legend to the main roster? Maybe they have such a brutal physical back and forth kind of match next week where it builds that respect to where Nia's like, here, let me take you under my wing, Lash, and let's go cause havoc on the main roster. Would you be interested in that?
But she was already on. No, she was already on the main roster as. No, I don't think
that wasn't
that's
a
needed.
call up.
I mean,
though.
you could.
She wasn't a call up with the Meta Girls. That wasn't official.
Sure, it was.
No,
I mean, they were on and they wrestled.
Yeah.
Well,
that wasn't
it cost Jakara Jackson her job, so
We saw her on Friday as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
she's
at
WrestleCon.
Yep.
We probably should have gone talk to her.
Yeah, she's another one. I should have talked. We also should have talked to Casey Catanzaro and whatever the other one's name is.
Yeah, Lacey Lane.
Is that her name? Lacey Lane?
Lacey Lane, I think it is. Yeah.
So so we go in the back and we get Ava and Jordan Grace in her Jordan brace with her neck brace, and I think it looks like they're setting up Heat Wave versus. All right, whatever. Jeez.
Yeah. I was gonna say somebody's putting me over, Jay Gold. Shut up for a second.
You got it. I'm gonna let you sit in that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up there all show.
So I'm saying, so you had Ava and Jordan Brace doing her thing, and they're gonna fight a Heat Wave. Okay, fantastic. This is where it's gonna come to an end. I hope.
Yes, it has to.
But it can't come to an end with Jordan Grace winning. It just can't. It's got to be
going
Monroe. I mean, you can't take. I don't get the feuds where I don't get the face chasing heel feuds early in someone's career. Like there should be a setup, like there's an outline to how you get somebody over to the point where they're ready to get to the next step. Jordan Grace is already at the next step. She doesn't need a first time star having the being the heel and she's chasing for no reason. Like that's unnecessary for her to get retribution at the end of the feud. The blow off should be Blake winning.
I mean, I agree, but I don't think it's what we're gonna get.
I mean, I guess that's the only thing I think you're right. And then we go from there to Obafemi in the ring.
Who?
And just an amazing,
we love him.
Yeah, he's just the best. and then you get Trick doing let's talk about it. Then Obafemi's like, yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, I love that. And then you get Javon Evans coming out, and then you get Moose out of nowhere.
Moose.
And all four of these guys are all the same height, by the way. Javon Evans might be, 60 pounds less than all of them, but
when in doubt, just go back to the same three guys that couldn't beat Oba before. There's nobody else there. That's the problem. And I love the other three talent. I think they're great, but Javon has to be the one for me. I think we said it last week. The story is there. He's like learning. He's studying. If it's not Javon, I don't want to see Trick. We've seen that before. And Moose defeating Obafemi, I think that hurts WWE more than it helps.
Oh, Moose is not beating Obafemi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has to be Javon.
Yes, I like that before he goes up. And GBH, it's always about me. So you should watch your tone, young man.
Yeah, he was the star of the vlog.
That's right, the star. Okay, so... So we go.
I don't need to see that Great Brown Hope. That probably wouldn't even be that good.
It would be a terrible match for Oba.
I wouldn't want to see it. Yeah.
And then we get Dark State again.
Everywhere.
It's a Dark State heavy episode.
Very dark.
Surprised Dark State didn't beat up the women. So they come out and they get into a fight, but they get tossed by the four guys. And it should be War Games right there. That would be crazy.
They should do that on TNA just to help them get more viewers. I know they're going to do it on NXT, but...
That I agree with. And Eric, I agree with you. NXT takes all the titles, but TNA does not have any. None.
Yeah. Oh, well. TNA's getting the exposure. It's not all about titles, guys. It's not all about accolades.
Wrestling's about titles.
It's scripted.
Right, but it's...
Breaking news!
Still a combat sport scripting. It's still a combat sport where you're scripting. So someone has to be a champ.
Sure, but I would much rather have my TNA champion for a couple months be on WWE television, get exposed to more eyeballs, just for the opportunity to drag some of those viewers over to TNA. I would take that risk in a heartbeat. What does TNA have to lose here? Nothing. This is only good for TNA.
Well, I'm still going to disagree with you on that, but we go from that to exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a combat sport. Anyway, We go to a little bit of Ariana Grace and Stax because they are a real life couple.
Real life couple. You got to put them on TV, right? I don't know, man.
Yep. And then we get some Lash and Nia spillover, and I love that. I love them fighting through everything all night.
Yeah, I like the continuity throughout the night too. But like Ariana Grace had a great character without Stax. Like Ariana Grace could definitely be a player in NXT as is. I think it's kind of just like
they're giving you more
way of going about it. Yeah, and just putting her with her boyfriend.
It's very cheap.
Yeah.
It's but she's also got a role. Well, that's the thing. Maybe there is something there if Stax, as long as they get. Oh, by the way, there was no Tony D on the show tonight. So
he was on our show tonight.
He was on the vlog, but in figure form.
So, for $80, guys, if you're interested.
$80. So
the same cost as Bianca Belair. Let's just throw that out there.
$80. Yeah, that you know what, GBH, that's true.
Lash body slamming Nia going to be bigger than Hogan body slamming on. How about the barricade tonight too? Yeah, which we'll get to. I mean, just a lot of chaos.
Yeah, there was just chaos everywhere, and then we get a little bit of Ren and Ren Sinclair and Charlie Dempsey, by the way, are growing on me, and I love them.
They're great. Yep.
And Ren Sinclair sings Joe Henry's song, and he comes out of the fridge, and you know what? That's
big pop, big pop.
Sam said to me, he's like, they should just do that every week. And I'm like, that's how he got over originally.
Yeah, that's exactly how he got over. Yep. And then you hear the crowd when he popped out of the fridge. They're not getting tired of him.
They're not. Well, not that gimmick. That's what people love.
Yeah, they don't want the serious
popping out of shit.
Yeah.
Right. They don't want the guy who has to wrestle because he can't wrestle. So he's not a great wrestler.
He can. He's not great, but he's solid.
You know who's not a great wrestler? Tommy Invincible.
Hey, Invincible!
We're all about it.
Voices in the air. I hear them loud and clear.
You were singing. You were singing his song, and you were so happy.
He's a TikTok legend. We will get Tommy Invincible on the podcast, damn
it. He sucks.
Just wait.
Tony D's going to Legato? What's his...
What? No, thank you.
Sucks. Tommy.
Didn't Tavion Heights kind of look like Santos Escobar tonight? I thought so.
He was wearing the summer shirt, like the one that's like the button down short sleeves. So yeah, well, Tommy Invincible comes out at the GCW show, and Kyle was like singing like he was at a concert, so excited. Tommy Invincible missed the hard cam side, and Matt Cardona had to bring him in and go, no, it's on the other side, stupid. Like, I love it. Anyway.
And he was also clapping for Shotzi and Deonna Purrazzo like a fan. It was actually pretty entertaining.
He's still a terrible wrestler. But let's go to, speaking of terrible wrestlers, Inamura and Stax in a match that I don't just because of the slap, I don't know, but I got to be honest. Is this new, the sumo style thing? Because it's not working.
No, it's not.
Those shots look so weak.
He's always
hand
done
thing
that,
where he's like,
yeah, I don't like it either.
I don't like it. It doesn't look strong. No.
Yeah.
And then we get, and as you said, we get Ariana Grace, and she distracts the ref, and then Josh Briggs, lays out Inamura, and Stax wins. Not sure where you're going with that. I don't know.
It was another one of those NXT episodes where it felt like they were trying to squeeze a lot into the episode.
I had that written down too. I totally agree with you. I knew you were going to say that.
It felt rushed at times. Yeah, it's like segment. And like, all right, I need a little downtime. I need to reset and recharge from time to time.
When I had to take,
that's why that's the gimmick. Great Brown Hope
going on. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
He's ripping off the John Cena promo video.
Yeah, but that's the thing. When I have to take tons of notes for an episode of NXT, it means that there was too much going on. Like, there's just too much.
That's why half the time I just say I don't care to you when I know there's a lot on an episode.
And then we get to a little Ethan Page, and he loves talking now. And I love Ethan Page. And then Tavon Heights comes out, and then we get Chelsea out of nowhere, Chelsea Green and their Secret Hervis. And I'm not sure what they're going to do, but we're going to get a match for him and Ethan Page. Looks like push him up the card a little bit.
I was kind of hoping that they were going to make a little new group here with Chelsea Green, the Secret Hervis, and Ethan Page. Just be like that Canadian group that looks down upon all the Americans. I think that could be fun because I've said it multiple times on OTM, on this podcast. I think Ethan Page's equivalent is Chelsea Green. Just because they can do it all. They can hold their own on the mic. They just get it. So them together on the same segment, magic. Perfect. I loved it.
These are two independent wrestlers who understood what their job was throughout the years, how to do this. And now that they're on WWE and they have somebody like Triple H and a Shawn Michaels who back them as opposed to Vince, who is just like whatever with Chelsea, you have talent that you can use to do things like this. And they just fit a role and they are perfect in that role. And I love her Secret Hervis. Those two just do exactly what they need. And Tavon Heights popped Ethan Page right in his glasses. The glasses broke and went all over the place. I'm all in for that. Give me that match, even though I think Ethan Page is going to beat him.
Didn't they set up something for Chelsea Green too? Didn't he say he has a woman for her?
Oh yeah, he said we might have a mixed tag match. You never know. Even though I hate the way WWE does mixed tag.
Yeah, so, you said it, I think, a couple episodes ago. It would be nice to get some intergender wrestling on WWE
Just
television.
Wrestle. It's not real. Just wrestle.
We know they're not punching.
That's why Billy Starks is so impressive, because she on the indies never wrestles women. She always wrestles dudes. And even Willow on the indies and Stat, they all wrestled dudes before they came. Yeah, Candice and he who should not be named, Joey Ryan.
Oh, you just named him, but he who should not be named, and then
he tried to make a. Well, I'm not Harry Potter, so I'll say his name. But he tried to make a comeback. You see that?
Oh, I did.
And then it was pulled. So it was quick. He made a comeback. Bud. Yeah, it was just very fast.
Good. But you love to see bad things happening to bad people.
You know what? He found Jesus. So if Jesus helps him, good on him. That's what
I still haven't found him, but I'm glad he found him. Vlog was amazing. Great editing, Kyle. I'm behind. Hey, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. It took me about 4 hours to make.
I'm giving you your moment.
Oh, no, you're good. I don't need to get put over anymore. I've already been put over enough. We're good. You can get put over now. Say something nice about Jay Gold, guys. Come on.
Yes, I'm putting myself over. Anyway,
he's lonely.
We go tomorrow. I'm going golfing for 3 days. So
you golf every day. What?
No, we're going away. We're going to Woodlock Pines, Pennsylvania. So Woodlock, Pennsylvania.
How far away?
About 3 hours.
Ooh, so it is a trip.
Back going west. Yeah. So we're gonna play.
Try to break 100, right?
I do every time. I'm a very good golfer.
Oh, I didn't know this. Is this a hidden talent of yours?
It's not hidden, dude. That's the one sport that I play in my elderly age. So, and I don't have to risk my Achilles while I'm playing golf.
Oh,
so
I have to risk my Achilles to play wiffle ball and pickleball. That's for sure.
I would love to play wiffle ball with you. I play, but
you would have no chance against me in anything.
Why?
Because I'm too good.
I think I could hit it. I think I could. I played wiffle ball my whole life. I think I could.
I guarantee you could make contact off of me, but you ain't getting a hit off of me.
I don't think you're right. Do I get to tape the bat up?
I was a top 100 player.
All right.
In the nation.
Are there
There's rankings. Yes, I was. Not anymore.
Are there Eric, thank you. See, Eric's putting me over.
What did he say?
He said I'm an incredible commentator. I can replace Corey.
I mean, you're okay.
My dude. Eric's my dude. So
Eric's a good guy.
Wait, can I ask you, can I tape my bat a certain way? Are there rules with taping it?
You can't. You can only tape the handle.
Right, that's what I'm asking. So how high up does it go?
Right where the grip would on your bat.
Yellow bat,
OG. I have the second generation yellow bat from the 80s, which is a harder plastic.
Yeah,
it's a thing that we do. The good players, they spend money and they buy that bat cost me $60. A
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get it?
eBay. It's hard to find because everybody has cracked bats. It's hard to find a bat that's in perfect condition, but. Yes, I am a man that spent $60 on a yellow plastic wiffle ball bat.
Well, what do you do if it breaks?
Oh, it's all reliable. It hasn't broke.
That's not a bad thing, by the way, spending that money on the bat. That's your sport. Why you can spend as much
$100 on cleats too. Yeah, I mean, I'm technically a professional wiffle ball player. I'm putting air quotes on it because I've had the opportunity to play on TV multiple times.
That's so rad. Dude, you do that, and I have 4 pairs of golf spikes, and I have, a bunch of different bags and everything else. That's how you do it. You put the money out for the sport.
Look at us at the Night Shift. We're also athletes. We
Listen,
talk wrestling, and we kind of are good at our sports.
Dude, I was a college lacrosse player at one point. My brother was too. He scored a lot of goals for University of Minnesota. So
Yeah, I'm a bigger fan of your dad. He's an Indiana Hoosier.
That's right. Oh, next week I'll get the championship ring from his national title.
Yes, I want to see it
on the Night Shift. Okay, so we go to the locker room. We get a little Lola and Kelani and some Fatal Influence, and it looks like there's a little bit of strife. And who's the other one? Jasmine. She set up some
Jasmine next to us
tag
polishing
team for next week. Yeah. So we got that, and then we go to Zaruka, and then while Zaruka's trying to talk about the main event, you get more spillover from Nia and Lash, and I love that.
You ain't stopping those women.
No, it's great. I love it.
Let them go. Let them fight.
And then from there, we go into Ava's office, and we get all the big dudes, all the meat is in the office. And out of nowhere, they're asking for a match, and Ava's going to give them a 4-on-4. And then Hank and Tank come out of nowhere, and she gives Dark State a tag team title match at Heatwave. Now I went, what do you mean? Who did they beat?
Earned it by attacking everybody on NXT. If you want something in the WWE, all you got to do is attack someone.
You just have to beat people up, but I don't get it. I don't understand. It shouldn't be they shouldn't be rewarded. But
you know what the problem is? We spoke ill of Dark State the past month, saying, "Where's Dark State? They haven't been on TV. They're not doing anything with Dark State." They said, "Oh, you want Dark State? Here you go. Every segment they're getting involved."
And I like it. You know what? As long as that dude keeps saying like we're putting our thumbs in your butt or something, I'm in. That should be his catchphrase.
Yeah, it should be. Put it on a T-shirt. Eric, I don't believe that you could throw 93. I am calling BS on that.
You never know nowadays. You never know. 93, you might have topped out on it at least once. So
I topped out at 73. I was a catcher and a second baseman. I did not pitch.
73 is good from a catcher throwing a first base.
I had a good pop time. That was I was quick.
You know who's a good golfer? P-Man is. Him and I play a lot. And
you know who's not?
Who?
Me.
Well, but you're a wiffle ball player, so that's okay.
I have that swing.
Are you talking about Ethan Page and Chelsea, P, the Canucks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's talking about them because she even brought up the Canucks term while she was cutting her promo.
That's right. And then we get a Progressive sponsored interview with Ricky Saints.
I didn't even know it was sponsored.
Yeah.
Should have been Tahine.
Well, now it's Maybelline. That's what we get. It's
maybe
Maybelline.
Ricky's born with it. Well, a serious question. What is Ricky Saints going to do?
What do you mean?
Is he just side questing until he gets called up?
Yes, and he's going against Jasper Troy, and he's the one who's going to get Jasper Troy over by these matches. I guess working with him is a good idea. I like. Well, did you see that Cody Rhodes interview? I think it was last week, just before SummerSlam, with Van Vliet, who he asked who is the up and coming guys that you see.
Oh, it was Sean Evans on the Wing Show. I forgot.
Right. So he said Ricky Saints and Ethan Page, and he named a couple, and Oba.
Yeah.
So Cody's got his eyes, and I think Cody, CM Punk, those are the guys who are going to run the company. I think in a few years, in like 5 or 10 years.
Punk will be running NXT in about 5 years.
Either NXT or he's going to be on the main roster like a Bruce Pritchard
producer.
Type of role.
Yeah.
Like, get Bruce Pritchard out of there. Like,
dude, how he did you watch Unreal?
Yeah, when he mistreated Abyss, Bruce Pritchard should be out. That should be the end of Bruce Pritchard's career after that.
Yes, and Punk pitching that genius idea in Elimination Chamber where he's like, I kick off you. That way you see me getting stomped by Seth Rollins. I'm like, that's the kind of brain you need behind the scenes. I could
swear, I don't know if you saw it. There was an interview with him where he said one day he wants to do that. Like, so
Punk?
I think, yeah.
Hell
I think him and Triple H have a relationship now.
Who would have thought? Isn't it crazy? Like 10 years ago, we thought he was never coming back, and now we are talking about CM Punk, who just won a world title, by the way. He's the first person to go from AEW World Champion to WWE World Champion. Nobody's ever done that. And he might be a producer in the future. It's just crazy.
You know what's what's even crazier? Vince, the way Vince ran the WWE, you don't have to like him, right? But the way Vince ran the WWE was, if you make money for me, you can come back we can have fallouts and you can come back.
You have a place whenever you want.
Yeah, can you imagine if, there was that mentality was in all of like life? Like if you make me dude, once you burn bridges in a lot of places, you're never allowed back. There could be nobody who napalmed the bridge more than CM Punk, and they're like, come on back. Yep. And that's just wrestling. That's just a rest. And now he may be one day the head booker or the guy who the right-hand man of Triple H or Triple H.
I was going to say, I would shit myself if CM Punk took over the WWE one day.
You never know.
You never know. Never say never. And P-Man, I was one game away from playing on the Ocho.
Really?
Yeah. So in the vlog, you saw we were watching Wiffle Ball. I knew I've played with half of those guys that were in that All-Star game on ESPN.
Oh, man. We need to get
I'm telling you, I'm pretty solid. I don't gas myself up often. You know this.
No, I get it, though.
I'm very confident in this one.
Yeah.
It's my thing.
That's great.
The one guy who came up with the idea of Chelsea winning,
that would have been amazing.
I would have preferred that 10 times more than what we actually got.
But every idea like that, you're like, oh man, that would be great. And like a bunch of guys like us laugh at it, and then would the fans get it?
Probably there'd be backlash. There would be backlash for sure.
The fans in the arena wouldn't get it, but we would be sitting there like putting our feet up. Just like that's amazing.
It's perfect for Chelsea too. There's no other person that you could do it with than Chelsea Green.
No, she's the only one you can do it with. Just like R-Truth. You could have done it with R-Truth, with the men.
Yeah. With football cards, maybe. Who knows?
By the way, my IW guide card is delayed a little bit because they're changing around the waves. So,
did you see that the Mr. Butters invited me on your podcast?
I did, and I was going to bring that up later on. But
what am I going to talk about on your guys' podcast?
We'll get you prepped. You're either going to watch a show with us or we're going to interview somebody. Somebody you know.
I don't want to do interviews.
You sit there and talk with us. It's fine.
I don't like interviews.
We'll figure it out. We will figure. If you
who is it? Me, you, and Jayhawk?
No, me, you, and Butters.
Oh, I thought Butters was saying that because Butters was leaving.
No, Jayhawk's on vacation for 2 weeks,
and he wants me on the podcast.
Yeah, you're the boss. We got to get you on.
Yeah, I'm not the indie guy though.
It's all right. Either is he.
I mean, he is. He has his own title. You got your own title.
It's not my title. That is Mr. Butters put the brain power into that one. I am very happy for him. He loves that title, so it's great.
If your name underneath right there says IW Guide, there's a championship called IW Guide. So
that's true.
You do have a title.
That's true. The Night Shift Triple Auto.
Do main event.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Night Shift. Look at that. Night Shift Triple Auto. Jay Gold, Kyle, and Stan from
How much? Yeah, how much can we pay Butters to work on Main Event Network?
We got a guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was one play away from Wiffle Ball on the Ocho.
Yeah.
Well, me and Kyle, I think Vic is better than us, but
Vic is way better than us. I look up to Vic Joseph.
Vic Joseph, Cleveland in the house. So let's get to the main event, because the main event was a lot of fun, but there was a lot of too much chicanery, of course. And I know you liked it, but I did not like the fans and their wave.
That's Soul Ruca's gimmick. She's the Soul Surfer, Soul Snatch. She comes out groovy, baby. Do the wave, have fun. She was the one orchestrating it. Who cares?
See, that's my issue. Is that really you think that's over? Like the wave,
the wave's not over. Like the general wave, like at SummerSlam when they were doing the wave during
pissed,
live.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
That's disrespectful. It's different when it plays into somebody's character.
Like when they were hitting the beach ball around during Claudio's match on the Monday after Raw, the Raw after Mania. Yeah, remember that?
Yep. Oh, Eric, I do have an answer for you. So I did run into Big Trouble Ben Bishop at WrestleCon, and he said the tryout went great. He's very pleased with how everything went. So he's just going to wait back and hear what they have to say. But I've heard nothing but good things from Big Trouble.
Big Trouble Ben Bishop. Yeah. All you have to do is...
I could see him on Evolve. I could see him there.
Yeah, definitely. What's crazy is they have 4 shows or 5 shows they can go to. They got Evolve, they got NXT, they got
AAA now too. I know Ben Bishop wouldn't be there, but AAA counts. Yeah,
they do. They have so much. It's crazy.
A lot of avenues.
So Soul Ruca retains with a really good Soul Snatcher, but because of the craziness that was going on with Nia and Lash Legend again,
it was a little delayed.
It was. Listen, it's a school, right? It's a performance center. They're learning. So
timing. It's all about timing in professional wrestling.
I do want an update on Kale, whatever his face is.
Dixon,
yeah. If he was hurt, I do want to make sure that dude. That was a very interesting finish. I'm not sure. And Eric, you're right. Dom is going to win the AAA Mega Championship. He is.
Yeah. Who is he facing again?
He's facing El Grande Americano, Vikingo. It's Dom, El Grande Americano, Vikingo, and one other person.
Great Brown Hope would probably know.
Yeah, it's another WWE wrestler. That's my problem.
Oh, is it Dragon Lee?
Yes, Dragon Lee. So that's my problem. So you have AAA, but you have 3 WWE guys and Vikingo.
That's the WWE partnership. It's like, hey, we'll work with you, but we want half of everything.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that when you have so much talent in AAA that
I get it, dude. I get it.
As long as it's not Alberto Del Rio.
Thank God, yeah. When I say things, when most of my takes, I think in the WWE brain. Half of my thoughts aren't my opinions or what I want to see. I'm just trying to give you guys what I think is going to happen.
Wait, GBH. Dragon Lee is not the fake Rey Mysterio. Dragon
Lee's awesome.
Has always been his own guy, his own everything. And do they?
Ooh, you would like that.
I smell Ethan Page and Chelsea.
Oh, baby, Canada taking over.
I see how upset
Canada.
The Lucha crowd would get if those two won those titles.
That's it.
Yeah. That would be so good. Can you imagine you couldn't write that one better. But yeah, I think Dragon Lee has always been his own guy. I think they booked him wrong since they brought him up.
Agreed.
And he got away from. He ended up doing a pizza commercial at SummerSlam. That's a huge problem. I don't want him doing.
You get a paycheck for that. Maxine
get it.
Was in there too.
Listen, but you know what? That role automatically becomes like, hey, we could get a different wrestler to do this next year, and you don't have to even be here. You know, like
the Dragon Lee problem is unfortunate because I think it all has to do with the fact that Penta and Rey Fenix came over at the same time that Dragon Lee was ascending. And then they're like, oh, we already have these 2 established luchadors that are known on television.
Yeah.
Let's just put Dragon Lee on the back burner. And it's unfortunate because he can go.
He threw him into GBH's favorite faction, the Rey Mysterio-led LWO, because Rey Mysterio is his favorite wrestler. So, right?
I'm not digging the Dragon Lee hate. Dragon Lee, he's the man. I like him.
I thought Great Brown Hope was the biggest Rey Mysterio fan, the super fan, right?
Oh, yeah. He's a big fan. He probably wants that figure that you got from us this weekend.
Right. GBH, you want that signed Rey Mysterio figure from me? I know you like it, so you love Rey and you have all the shirts and whatnot.
You better fucking keep that, Jay Gold. You want it.
It's on the wall.
You want it from Tuck, who you like now, and you know.
I love Tuck. I'm a huge fan of all 3 of you knuckleheads, so that's good.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's your overall review of us Midwesterners?
I have to be honest. This is how I judged you guys. No, this is a very good thing. I said, I'm starving, and you guys are like, there's half a chicken parm in the fridge. You could just go eat it. Now, I'm a very big food guy. That's a very big comfort thing for people. And so if you're comfortable enough to let someone just go in your fridge and eat your food, to me, that is a very big compliment. So I like that very much. I am very appreciative. And that's how I know that you guys, that's why
how we were raised, brother. Yeah, that's how we were raised here in the Midwest. What's yours is mine. Yeah.
Yeah, you come to my house, you could just go if you're sitting in my family room, you're like, I'm starving. I'll be like, then go in the refrigerator. I don't care. Like,
dude, that's the mentality of the network too.
Yeah,
it's like we all elevate each other. I scratch my back, you scratch yours.
I agree, and I think that's how I judged you guys. And I'm like, yeah, this is fun as hell. Like as soon as we got a chance to do that, it was
natural, baby. We got together, and it's like we've been hanging out forever.
Yeah, and I have to tell you guys, I had a 6 milligram Zyn from Kyle. my whole bottom lip went numb. And I
had 2 6s in.
And I was like, this kid is a lunatic because my whole bottom lip. And now, by the way, I went and got the 6 cinnamons and I have them in my golf bag for tomorrow. So
hell yeah, I got you hooked. I got my cinnamons over there. But yeah, you got to experience the real me. Like I tell my parents, wrestling weekends bring out the happy me. Like that's my happy place. So you really got to see my full authentic self.
I love it. And I think everyone should watch the vlog because you get a chance to see Kyle on his adventures, and it is 11:20. We went over an hour, people.
Oh yeah, we're going late.
I have to get up and drive up to play golf. So
Kyle, tough life.
Yeah, well, I'm not working, so that might be worse.
So if you guys want to help us out, since Jay Gold is unemployed, the best way to do so is hitting that subscribe button so we can be at 200 subscribers by the end of the year. Be a friend, tell a friend. We got a lot of good things going on here at the Main Event Wrestling Network. We got blogs, we got podcasts, we got live shows, you name it, we got it. We're just a bunch of idiots talking wrestling, and we want you to be a part of it. So you can give us a follow at NXT Night Shift and at mainevent_net for more main event moves.
And by the way, before we go off the air, Eric, Kyle, Soul is going to be dethroned by Zarya, and that's the long-term goal.
Yep.
That's the long-term gain right there, man. So
we are both in agreement there. Yep.
Yeah, and you can follow me on the on the Twitter at jgold12. IW Guide drops on Thursday. We did a review of AIW's Absolution, and that was we were all over the place that night. But yeah, that show was a lot of fun to review. And check that out, and then you might get Kyle on the IW Guide in a couple weeks, so you never know. So keep your eyes out for that.
We will see, yeah. And if you want to hear more about my weekend in New Jersey, we're going to be breaking down everything from SummerSlam on the On the Mark Wrestling podcast this Thursday, and we got a full booth. Apparently, Ian doesn't have many positive thoughts from SummerSlam, so it should make an interesting conversation. Ooh. Ian's just an AEW homer. He leans AEW, and he's not fully invested into the WWE stories, but it's going to be good. So check us out at Pod on the Mark. But we'll be here again next week, right?
Yeah. Oh, every week we will be here. So we'll see you then.
Well, let's not guarantee that, but yeah, we'll see you next week, guys.
Forever
Take care.
and ever. See ya.